Today, I want to answer the question, are carbohydrates good for me? So in the world of media and social media, carbohydrates often get a bad rap and that people think they're full of sugar and that no one should be eating them. But the truth is, as an athlete, carbohydrates are your best friend because they are your body's number one source of energy. They are important for fueling all types of activity, but specifically high intensity activity. So team sports, sprinting, weightlifting. Without carbohydrates, you are likely to feel really tired, really fatigued, and really kind of just survive through your workout versus thrive through your workout. Now, when it comes to the type of carbohydrates that you should be fueling your body with, there are specific ones that are going to be better in certain scenarios. So typically, we're wanting athletes to fuel their body with high fiber, whole grain carbohydrates on a regular basis at their typical meals. So that could be foods like oatmeal, whole grain bread, bagels, English muffins, tortillas. It would be like a whole grain rice or whole grain pasta, quinoa, farro. You can also think of high fiber carbohydrates as being starchy vegetables like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and then corn and peas have some carbohydrate as well. Fruit is also a carbohydrate, so it's really nutrient rich, full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but fruit is a naturally occurring sugar, so it's also going to be considered a carbohydrate. So as an athlete, your goal is to get high quality carbohydrate at each of your meals and snacks and on your plate each time that you eat. So I am always preaching to athletes about shaping a performance plate. So if you are training once a day, it's kind of a normal training day, we would want 1/3 of your plate to be a whole grain carbohydrate like bagel, bread, rice, pasta, oatmeal, etc. And then adding some extra fruit for extra carbohydrate and extra hydration. So that's going to be if you're kind of on a normal training day. If you have a hard training day, or maybe you're training twice a day, lifting in the morning, practice after school, maybe you're playing in a tournament or it's a competition day, then we would want half of your plate to be carbohydrate, because the more you move your body, the more fuel you need, which means you need more carbohydrate on your plate. So you could even do a combination of carbohydrates. Maybe you're having chicken, rice, and a salad with fruit, and then you're going to have a roll with that. Or maybe you're having steak and a baked potato and some green beans, and then you're going to pair that with a fruit cup and cornbread. So there's lots of different ways you can think of to get that additional carbohydrate on your plate. But as an athlete, you need to be fueling with carbohydrate at each meal and snack. When it comes to snacks, you just want to make sure that you have a carbohydrate present. That could be a granola bar, granola. It could be crackers. It could be a banana or a fruit, or even like a fruit cup of mixed fruit. So there's a variety of ways that you can get that carbohydrate in. And then of course, we're always pairing that with a protein. So you have a banana and beef jerky. You have whole grain crackers and cheese. You have an apple and peanut butter. You have granola and almonds and beef jerky. So there's lots of ways that you can think of getting that carbohydrate protein combination. But as an athlete, put carbs on your plate. They are good for you, and you need to be consuming complex carbohydrate at each meal and snack to give your body optimal energy.